Hey all you guys and girls, if you want to see what I think is one of the best tanky builds in the game, with also a bit of durability and flexibility in it, stay tuned.
Pew, 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 pew. Whee.
Welcome back all you gamers. Here we are at the hidden cow level, one of the best levels to actually test your builds out really. A lot of grouped up mobs, and also the boss has got a ridiculous amount of health. So without further ado, let's go find some build hit. There's a big group of them. Right, so we're not going to get much more than that. And now hold the A button. And they've all fallen over. Let's go and try and find another big group of them. Here we go. Bunch them up. Definitely going to be a big group. Again, actually froze for a second then and nearly killed me. We'll try one more group and then we'll go on to the boss. Now this isn't the hardest hitting set in the game or weapon, but altogether it is an amazingly fun build, and you're literally going to take pretty much anything unless you're unlucky. You can still get one shot by certain things, so like the end boss, if you stand in his area effect, he's going to kill you. And if you walk around without doing anything and creepers hit you, you're still going to die. But that's going to happen with any build, no matter what you do. If you're not paying any attention whatsoever and not pressing any buttons, then you're going to from time to time fall over. So let's try one more group. That's a nice big group. Pop a bomb. See, I haven't actually even been using the bomb most times. Whereas as soon as I use that, every single thing just falls down straight away. Now let's see on the boss, shall we? See how we fare. Here we are at the boss. As you can see, it's not taking off the most damage in the world, but it's still doing a fair chunk. How's our health doing? Not too bad. I really need it. Pop a health potion. And then get punched down the hole. Let's try that again, shall we? Well, like I said, pretty much make sure you pop that gong, because otherwise you'll not be doing the most damage. But as soon as you do, he will fall over. Eventually. This is pretty much just to show you the tankiness of the build. Standing up against this guy is actually tougher than you think. Now, there's certain things that we can actually do to this build to make it even stronger. So let's go over that next, shall we? And and that is the first one I have ever had of those. So I'll be looking at that after this video. Heart Stealer. Fingers crossed. That might make another build. Let's see, shall we? First off, just because it dropped, I've got to show you what it is. Not bad. Not bad. Not as good as I hoped. But I might be able to put it in some kind of build. We'll try that another time. 107 at least. Nice. But yeah, so for the build, basically you've got Hammer of Gravity, and like I said, this build is all about staying alive really. You are not going to be pushing out the numbers that you would of a high DPS build, but you will be staying alive through pretty much everything. Now if you have a look there, I haven't even got my Radiance to anywhere near full. I've got in the first tier, so you can double up how much health you're actually getting from that. What you'll want on it is Swirling. Leeching is absolutely amazing with Swirling and with area effects, because a lot of people don't use Leeching because of Radiance. Leeching, if you are killing mobs or lots of ads really fast, is better than Radiance, hands down, because you get 8% of the max health back per defeated mob. So in my opinion, if you're going for an area effect build, go for Leeching. You might not even need Radiance at later levels. If you've got a really good build, Leeching, Swirling, and probably a crit or something else that will give you a lot of damage, then that will be the way forward. Obviously what would probably be best would be... Oh, wrong one. Committed with that. But you're not here to see that, you're here to see this build. So what we've got is Renegade Armour. It's got 25% melee attack speed, 35% damage reduction, and 20% weapon damage boost aura. It's pretty much an all-round amazing armour. Now if you wanted to lose a bit of damage and become completely invincible altogether, no matter what, you would invest in getting the Stalward's armour from the Fiery Forge. I have never had one drop. Never ever. And that will give you the potion enchant, so you get 5 seconds of 90% negated damage. But you will lose out a bit on killing power. I still think this might be the best way to go. But I think instead of Cowardice, you would want the potion barrier on this. And that way you would have 9 seconds of negated damage at 90% damage. Well, 90% damage negated, sorry. That, hands down. So, Final Shout, Protection, and Potion Barrier, you will not be dying. On this build, you will not be dying. You'll have extra damage, extra reduction, extra speed. This will group every single thing up. You get the Swirling, which kills them really fast, because your Swirling will be your biggest damage thing on this build. Obviously the actual hit is nice, but it's not amazing. The Swirling is really good, and then you've got the Leeching and the Radiance. And like I said, my Radiance isn't anywhere near top. Now for the bow, what you would want, unfortunately I've not been able to get one with this yet, but basically you would want multi-shot as a guaranteed one, and then you'd want the one that, forgive me, I forget the name of it, but it's the same as Radiance but for the bow. Basically it gives you the health back. And then you would want either Accelerate, which I think is really good, or Chain Reaction. So that build would basically keep you completely in the game, and you would never die. With those 3 things you would never die, especially with these, because the Gong of Weakening is going to knock down... You're mainly going to need it for the bosses, to be fair. The Totem of Shielding is going to basically make sure that you are never getting killed from arrows. And the Regen, basically as soon as you see that plus that, because you've got on your Final Shout, it will pop up with a big bubble above you and it will give you a healing. Now if you hit the Totem of Regeneration again, because obviously the Final Shout, as soon as it pops all these, you can use them again anyway. Now, there's no point using Gong of Weakening straight away again, and there's no point using this straight away again, because they don't stack. So once they've run out, you can quite easily use them again. But this one does stack, so you'll get 2 lots of whatever healing it does for you. I believe it's about 45, maybe 47 per tick. It doesn't sound like much, but when you're in the middle of it and you've got this over you so you can't be hit by arrows, and you're getting 2 lots of regen, and you're hitting everything in one shot, it works a treat. So hopefully, like I said, if you can get that build exact, you will be absolutely tanky as anything and almost definitely never die. So let me know what you think, and let me know if you get that Stalwart's armour and how that would fit into this build, because I would really like to try that actually. If I could get the Stalwart's armour with chilling on it, obviously you'd get a free potion barrier on the armour. That would probably be the tankiest armour in the game and tankiest build in the game with this lot. However, like I said, you would lose out a little bit of damage. But I think it may be worth it. I would probably still stick to this because I like killing stuff. But let me know what you think. And like I said, if you've got any ideas on a different build, or if you think that you found one that's better. A lot of people don't use the Hammer of Gravity. I am just using it in this one to show you how to bunch up the mobs and to get the leeching into effect with it and to regen yourself. It's a nice little build, well worth a try. So let me know what you think. If you'd like to hit that like button, if you like the build, smash it now. If you'd like to become part of the Sofa Squad, hit that subscribe and bell icon for all things Xbox, lots of Minecraft dungeon stuff, and all of the good games coming up soon. As always, take care, and see you on the next day.